Oh my god, it's so pale on me. Literally, what happened? What happened? Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Get Ready With Me. Now, you might be wondering, why are you putting on a full face of makeup if you are wearing a sports bra? And that is because today I'm going to a Challengers themed party. So we have a little tennis skirt on and a sports bra, and then I have like a little running jacket that's white because it's gonna be late at night. I don't want to get cold. So that's what I'm going for today. Just a nice little simple party look. Now, unfortunately, I usually do my get ready with me's like on my bed and then facing that window over there where there's nice lighting. But as you can see behind me, my bed is gone. My freaking bed frame, which is from IKEA, so I kind of deserve it, has been destroyed. Like, when I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks, it was fine. And then I noticed that like one of the little joints that was holding the post and the frame together was like not really clicking well, but I was like, oh, fine, whatever. It's just like angled a little weirdly. It still works. And then it worked for about a year until earlier this month, maybe like a week or two ago. I just sat on it and it collapsed on me. And then I was like, oh, well, it's always been a little rickety. Let me just put it together and then sit on it again. So I fixed like the joint that I knew was a little broken, put it back to where it was supposed to be. And then I sat on it and it like just broke again because I realized that when it had broken the first time, it literally just like twisted out of shape and it's done. It's gone. So the next morning I hauled it down to the recycling bin and now it's dead. Now it's gone. The thing is, I don't like sleeping on the floor the way that I have my arrangement now. And so I've been looking for new bed frames, but like, why are they so expensive? Tell me why they're so expensive. Anyways, this first step, as per usual, is eyebrows. I don't have an eyebrow pencil that has a really like a dark color that I like, and I don't have a pomade either. I used to have a nice ABH pomade, but I don't know what happened to it. I think I was abusing it and I had eyebrow blindness, and then I was like, let's put this away, and I put it away and I never saw it again. So instead I'm using eyeshadow, dark eyeshadow, and a pomade brush that I've been using for like ages now. It served me well. I don't really mind. I notice that it's fine. Like, it doesn't rub off or anything the way you think it would. So then after I go in with the color, then I go under the eyebrow with concealer to clean it up. And it's okay that I'm using like kind of a lot of concealer because I like the look of having a bright under eyebrow. So next we're gonna go in with this nice concealer brush from Dollar Tree and brush under it. And, you know, I was thinking like, I wonder how much my entire makeup set costs because I know my brushes are cheap, but my makeup is expensive. So let's calculate, shall we? CoverGirl Peach Punch palette, I think this was like $13. The pomade brush I was using, this is e.l.f., probably like $2. This brush from Dollar Tree, $1. And my Fenty Beauty concealer, that's probably expensive. Let's look it up. $30. Yeah, you would think, right? You would think it's not that expensive. Fenty is a nice brand. And then now that we have the under eyebrows, good, it's time to move on to the eyes. So I'm thinking I don't put on an eyeshadow look because then it's gonna look too formal and it's gonna take away from the whole Challenger sportsy. So I'm not gonna put on eyeshadow. We're just gonna go straight into eye milk eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Master Precise. This is cheap. Yeah, this is $9. And it's running out, so I'm gonna get another one soon. Now, I wouldn't by any means say that I'm an eyeliner expert or anything like that, but I will say that no matter what look you're doing, one of the best things to do is a little tight line. So you see how my wing ends kind of like the middle of my eye here? So what I always do is I go in under my eyelash, right next to where that wing ends, and hit it with another line like this, so that it's a bit more continuous. And you can't really tell just off like the camera and what I'm showing you right now. There's a big difference in real life. It's a subtle difference, but it's a big difference. And then what I'm gonna do is keep this upside down because it's dying. I do that with all of my eyeliners regardless of whether or not they're dying. If I keep them upside down, then the ink like flows through the way that I want it to. But also gonna grab this small elf brush. This is technically a concealer brush, so it's fine. And then use concealer and clean up the edges just so I get the shape that I want. But also I'm gonna add this to the total, $2. Right now, the total is $57. I've done like 2 steps of my makeup right now. So I'm using this concealer to clean up where I kind of messed up on the eyeliner, but also to brighten up the underside of my eye because I have naturally pigmented eyes like on the underside, which is not a good thing because it makes it look like I have dark eyes. Dark under eyes. Dark under eye bags. It looks like I have dark under eye bags. So I'm just gonna blend it out with the other concealer brush. Nice and gentle. Brighten up the eye. Clean up the eyeliner. And it looks a little unblended right now, but we're gonna hit this area with a little bit more concealer later anyway, so that is okay. Next step, mascara. This is a Beauty 360. I stole this from my sister. I have no idea. I'm gonna say $10. $10 eyelash curler, and then this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, which is, I'm looking at about $10 as well. Bringing our total of eyebrows and eyeliner and mascara to $77. Honestly, half of that is coming from the Fenty concealer, which is also kind of carrying right now, so I don't mind. This is also the second tube that I've been through. Like, it's not my first Fenty concealer. I love it. It is a nice, good, full coverage, but easily blendable I don't know why I keep saying mascara. Concealer. And I have pretty sensitive skin. I have had no issues with it. And I also already know like what color I am, what shade I am in the Fenty line, so. And Fenty is a good brand. They have a nice, good skin tone range, and it's Rihanna's brand. So I'm more than happy to support an artist that I like. Does it mean that I am letting her retire, kinda? Because I'm helping give her an income outside of her music? Yeah. Am I sad that Rihanna doesn't drop any more music? Yeah. Because I'm a big fan of her discography. Not only did I grow up on it, but I do enjoy my 2000s listening. Okay, and now that mascara and eyelash curl is gonna be the foundation for my lashes, which I'm gonna put on. Now this is, I couldn't even tell you what this is. Genia? I got this off of Amazon during quarantine. I think these are supposed to be manga lashes from Amazon. They are $8. And then that comes with my Duo lash glue, which is $7. And my lash applicator, which I got from Lilac Street, which is $15 just for the applicator. And then also I use this sealant, Lilac Lash Crystal Coat, another $15. Which brings our total for lashes, eyebrows, and eyeliner to $122. Mind you, I'm not rich by any means. This is just a collection that I've built up for many, many years. This CoverGirl palette, the first thing that we added into our calculations, got that when I was like 15. And I'm running out of these eyelashes, as you can tell. These are like used ones. I've only got like 4 good pairs left. I'm about to use the 5th one up right now. And as you know, if you watch my videos, I don't like using strip lashes like this, which I just happen to have. I like using cluster lashes, which is just another way to say tiny pieces of a strip lash in my case, because I'm just gonna cut it up. Now, these lashes have also lasted me a really long time because there's like what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20 lashes, and I've had this set for 3 years now, because I think only recently I started doing the cluster lash. And when you do cluster lashes, it's harder to reuse a lash because how do you clean it? They're so small. Literally, it's like this little thingy, you know? Also, well, now I'm gonna be thinking about it. My nails are like so overgrown right now. So I put on the lash glue and I blow on it to get it all tacky, and I put it underneath my eye. Underneath my eyelash, not underneath my eye. Before I started doing cluster lashes, I thought that they were super expensive and difficult, but they are definitely easier for me to put on than strip lashes because it's just one little bit of a lash versus the entire strip. The entire strip can be really hard to get to settle down, and it's not that expensive at all, especially if you're just cutting up strip lashes like I do, because you use the same type of glue. It's really just the lash applicator that was the additional expense for me, because I do feel feel that it makes my life a lot easier. They are not necessary for strip lashes, but when you start doing cluster lashes, yeah, a lash applicator helps a lot. I watched Challengers earlier today just for this party. Not a bad movie. I was a little bored at some points, but you know, can't ask for much in a movie about literally one thing. Zendaya. Oh, she was serving in that movie. She always is. She's just one of those people that's consistently looking good. Stylists dress her incredibly. I'm pretty sure her stylist is Law Roach. I think he was like in retirement and then came out of retirement for Zendaya or something. Or he's just like super selective with his clients. Law knows how to style a baddie. I will say that. Yesterday, when I'm filming this, yesterday was the 4th of July, and I spent the 4th of July in beach next to Malibu. And then while I was building a little sandcastle there, because as you do, a plane flew by with a banner that was promoting Charlie XCX, and it said Brat Summer, and then me and my friends were like, yes, Brat Summer! Because that's her new album, Brat. I saw a post on LinkedIn about how like her marketing team is doing really well with Brat. And low-key, if they're flying a banner over Malibu, that was like a few miles down of Malibu, so we'll just say it was around that area. On the 4th of July, when it was really crowded, that's low-key, yeah. That's where everybody who would be listed in the Brat Summer, that's where they would be. And I saw people take their phones out and take pictures and videos of it, which is, you know, more free marketing. But that's how you know she got the right target audience. Okay, and that's the lashes. Definitely a big difference from how my lashes were a few minutes ago, because that is actually the whole point. Then we're gonna go in with the crystal coat, put it onto the lash applicator, not the lash itself, because that's too much. It's gonna like take it off. And then seal the part where the glue touches my lash. Now this takes out any stickiness from the glue that might be like making me uncomfortable, and it also makes the bond between the lash and my fake lashes much stronger. This is actually supposed to be used for eyelash extensions, because I have like a at-home eyelash extension kit. Now the difference between lashes and eyelash extensions is eyelash extensions are meant to be worn for a long period of time. Like the kit I have, you're supposed to wear your lashes for like a week. So that's how you know this really helps. If it's meant to seal things for a week and I use it just for a night, yeah, we're sealing it good. Okay, now that's done. So with that, we're done with the eyes, and then once I'm done with the eyes, it's time for foundation. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation, which was, I think, one of the most expensive things I have. It was $47. Oh, it's on sale right now. It was $47. This bottle, $47. And then this is a real beauty blender. This was $20. Don't ask me why I have it. It doesn't even make that much of a difference, really. You could buy the regular $2 ones from e.l.f. They do just as good. And then this Sephora retractable brush, $14, I think. That brings our total to $203 for one makeup look. I'm just gonna clean up my bottle a little bit with some micellar water because it's dirty, just covered in old foundation. And why would I let my $47 bottle get dirty, you know? Let's at least treat it like it's a bottle that's worth my life. All clean. Okay, then we're gonna go in with 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Might as well clean up that mess I just made. Ooh, I almost dropped it. And then gonna go in like a outlet. Oh shiz, you know what I just realized? Oh shoot, I forgot that I've been out all summer and this is probably not my shade anymore, despite the fact that I just got it. It's okay. If it still matches my neck, it's still my shade. But you can tell, wow, look at how much tanner I got. You can tell that it's super light. It's okay, we're gonna put contour on and darken it up. Some people don't put makeup on their forehead, and that is just a horrible idea because there are imperfections on your forehead that you're gonna want to cover up. Like, it's just inevitable. So if you aren't putting makeup on your forehead, I promise you can tell. No offense. Saying this as a friend. Oh my god, it's so pale on me. Literally, what happened? What happened? It's also the light. Because it doesn't look that bad here, wait. There. This is what it looks like in real life. It was so expensive. Let me blend it out. Okay, now you got it at this point. Trust the process, okay? Next step, we're gonna go in with some more concealer like I mentioned earlier. And we're gonna do under the eye, like right up under the eye. Right up under the eye. Because this is where I have the most discoloration. And then right there. just like that. And use the concealer and the concealer brush, which we've already added to our calculation, so I don't have to add anything there. And I realized that I forgot to put mascara on my bottom lashes, so let's do that now that we're covering up the dark areas here. I like to get it right up to my waterline. It like brightens up my eye. And at first when I did this, I was like, whoa, too much. But then it's just because it's such a difference from how my eye usually looks. Okay, there's the bottom. Oh god, I look insane. There's the under eyelashes. One of the things I need to add to my eyelash or to my makeup kit is an eyelash comb, because there's combs that you can get where you like brush through the mascara to make it less clumpy and to separate lashes that stick together. That is something that my kit is missing and that I need. Okay, next step is contour. I learned that you go where the teardrop falls. There you go. And that's where you extend the contour from. Where the teardrop falls. And you extend. Honestly, this is probably closer to my normal shade than the foundation. So... Dude, I'm flopping right now. I need another foundation for summertime. Well, I got a new job, so hopefully that means I can pay for some summertime foundation makeup, you know? Okay, and then... Oh wait, I didn't calculate the cost of this. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. This is $10 off of Amazon, but $14 at Target. And I probably got it at Target, so I'm gonna go with the $14. And then this is an e.l.f. highlighting brush, which I probably got for like $2. Brings our total up to $229. Now, one thing about foundation is that it oxidizes. So what you see now, is it a little scary? Yes, but that's okay, because when it oxidizes, it'll become darker, and that just takes a second after application, so don't you worry. It looks fine in real life. It looks crazy on this camera right now. This tiny little brush here is from Daiso, which means it was probably $1.50. I like to use this for the small contour details, which is literally just this nose part right here. Blends it out a little bit without kind of like dirtying up the other rest of the area. Let's just round it up to $2, so we're at whole numbers. And then we're gonna go in with this Glossier Cloud Paint and this Sonia Kashuk brush from my blush. So let's see how much Cloud Paint is. $22. I will say it is a very pigmented color. Very pigmented product. And then a Sonia Kashuk brush. This one in particular, it looks like about $9. So far the total is at $262. We're just calculating the products that I actually use too, because I have a bunch of stuff that is just kind of sitting around that I don't really use. Maybe one day I'll do like a get ready with me, but all the products are the ones that I usually don't use. That would be fun, right? The next step is... What is the next step? Oh, my favorite part. The next step is to put on setting powder and then to melt it in with setting spray. Typically, I would use my Maybelline mineral powder, but because we're going to a party where I feel and I fear that we are going to get sweaty, we're going to go with my nicer one, which is the one size translucent powder and the On Till Dawn setting spray, along with this Sonia Kashuk powder brush. So for the brush, I bet it's another $9. Now, this is the travel size. So this is $18. And this is also the travel size, which is $17. Bringing our total up to $306. Wow. I'm kind of blessed, actually. Okay, then we just take my beauty blender and we bake under the eye here, which means you just take the powder and you press it into your skin rather than brushing it on. And this creates an extra ultra mattifying look. And I like to get in toward the nose because that's where I get sweaty. And then under the eye because we want it to look bright. And then we'll get like right here, I don't know what this is called. And then we'll bake it in here too to kind of clean up the contour a little bit. And while we let that kind of set, then we go in with the brush and we get the rest of the face. Just like a nice little dusting, especially the forehead. Now this is such a good setting powder because it really, really mattifies everything, and it kind of like just puts on a filter, really. Like I don't know how to change this light so it doesn't look so crazy, because I promise it does not look that crazy in real life. Just gonna get some extra where I might miss places. So in between my eyes, sometimes I miss right there. Get right there. And then we're gonna go in and melt everything that we just put on so that it like really kind of like merges. I love merge games. So that it really merges with my makeup. And this is the Until Dawn setting spray. I hate putting this one on because it is so strong. Like, oh, wow. It's very chemical-y, and it feels like putting a dry shampoo on your face, but it snatches me down. So I can't even, I'm not talking shit right now. I'm talking gratitude. Okay, then the next step after that is gonna be highlight. For this, I used the Milani palette with this Sephora Pro brush. So let's see, Milani highlight palette, $16. And the Sephora Pro fan brush number 62 is 20 bucks, I think. I'm not seeing a straight up answer for how much this is. Maybe it doesn't get sold anymore. Brush number 62, about $19. Oh, I didn't know that this Milani palette was like kind of quality if you just go by price. I had no idea. I thought it was like a $5 palette. Let me treat her well. Let's clean her up a little bit. I look like Chapel Roan. With the lighting. So I go in with this eyeshadow brush because it has like a really tiny tip, and then I go right on top of my nose, right where the peak is, a little bit on the bridge, and then I like to go inside the corner here of my eye. Let me brush this out. Okay, now the light is too strong. I have a $10 lighting thingy from, I think, like Ross. And then just like a little bit of gold gold highlight right on top of my cheekbones. Now let's blend out this inner corner a little bit more. And just a very light blend out the nose. So the reason why you put on a highlight after the setting powder and the setting spray is because the makeup does not move after. So when you put on the highlight, it's gonna be harder to blend out, but that's a good thing because highlight is something that's supposed to stand out, right? You're not really supposed to blend it in too much. So you can blend it in, but it stays and it persists, which is what you want. So that's why you put it on after setting spray. Setting spray will make sure it doesn't move. And then last thing here, we're gonna go in with the lips. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker lip. This lip combo is gonna be this NYX Professional Makeup Matte Lip Liner in Cherry Skies. This NYX, again, Lingerie XXL lipstick, and this NYX Butter Gloss lip gloss. So let's see how much all that cost. For the lip liner, a cool $5. For the lipstick, $10. This is why I like NYX. They're pretty quality, but they're pretty cheap. And then for the lip gloss, $6, which brings the total for all of my makeup today, $362. Isn't that crazy? But again, this is a collection that I've been building for like 10 years. So you outline with the lip liner, and then I go in with the lipstick right on top of that. And then quickly, while it's wet, I go in with, oh, I realized I gotta add this to the count, a lip brush, and I blend in the lines with the body here. So anywhere that it's like a little not blended in color-wise, or the line is a little broken, and I fix it while it's still wet, because this Lip Lingerie XXL, it sits. Like, I tested it once, right? I put a little bit on my hand, I washed it, nothing happened. I washed it again, nothing happened. I washed the dishes, and while I was washing the dishes, I got a little curious. I got the sponge, and I like used the hard part on where I put it on my hand. Didn't budge. I took a good while using some micellar water to get that cleaned off. It sits. And then a nice top coat with the gloss to rehydrate from that matte. And let's see, this is an e.l.f. brush, so I'm just gonna add another $2. $364 for this look. $364. I got this sports bra from Athleta and this skirt from Target. Target. Wait, I have lipstick on my teeth. Target in the Philippines, okay? Just being clear. So this is the final look. I think I might do my hair in pigtails. I've been losing all of my hair ties and I don't know where they went, and I only have one left.
So we're just gonna do one long braid. I feel like that's pretty tennis, right? Braids are like the only hairstyle that I can do aside from like a simple tying it up, because I've never really learned how to do my hair. So I can like curl it using a Dyson Airwrap, but I can't do a French braid or any of that nice stuff.
I can't like do a braid from the top of my head. I can't, like, I barely learned how to curl my hair with the Dyson Airwrap. I can probably guess how to straighten it. I'm sure it's not that hard. But other than that, this is my one trick. And I probably only know how to do this because I used to make friendship braids when I was in elementary school. Okay. Yeah. Does that look like I'm challengers? I'm Tashi. Yeah? Am I giving Tashi right now? Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in to today's Get Ready With Me. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe because it really helps me and my channel out a lot. Bear with me on the uploading schedule, but thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!